We're back with another episode, and in this episode, we're going to talk about AFC Bell has opened up about certain things. Awar, Ruben Neves, we're going to deal with that. We're also going to talk about some more stuff. Granit Xhaka is leaving, and it could be announced as quickly before Saturday, before the weekend begins. We could expect Granit Xhaka to leave Arsenal. Okay, and it's official confirmation. I will definitely confirm in this episode that you guys will believe that Xhaka is leaving, and yes, to Roma. And also, we're not done with that. Well, Wolves, what is the status on Ruben Neves? Ainsley MaitlandNiles for the first time opens up about it. Arsenal's fullback options, and more importantly, Emile Smith-Rowe, new contract, and 8 Arsenal players who will be sent out on loan. So, if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, because of the transfer window it's going to get open tomorrow. You guys have one thing to do: subscribe, goddammit. If you want Arsenal news for the whole transfer window, for the whole 365 days, that's a bonus. But if you want to be a part of the Euros watch-alongs as well, I do some decent kind of commentary. I love to do it. So if you want, be a part of it. It'll be really awesome. Support your favorite team in the Euros with the Indian Gooner. So the first news that we have is pretty much simple as we speak, is about Hossein Aouar. So what AFC Bell tweeted out just 10 minutes ago, when I'm filming, of course. So he says, or they say, due to the many inquiries about Hossein Aouar from our valued followers, what we know is that Arsenal and Arteta are fans of the player, but there is a trend from Hossein Aouar's agent and his family to push him move to a club that participates in the Champions League. As we mentioned to you in December, in the current circumstances, Arsenal are not the number one option for the players' camp. That's the first part of the tweet. The second part says that Hossein Aouar does not appear to be Arsenal's first choice this summer, but there is a hypothetical possibility of a move in case 1, Aouar's agent fails to find him a European Champions League club willing to buy his client. Number 2, the second case would be Arsenal failed to sign their primary goals. If this is the case, the end of the market, we may witness a move. So that is the only reasons why Arsenal might sign Hossein Aouar. Apart from that, they're not looking at Hossein Aouar at the moment. So if you guys believe still that Hossein Aouar might land up at Arsenal at one point of time, it has to depend on certain circumstances. Okay, moving on. So as we speak, let us talk about Ruben Neves. So, but first, we're going to talk about let's talk about Ainsley. What's Ainsley doing here? Okay, let's talk about Granit Xhaka. So AFC Bell tweeted out that an official source in Rome confirms to us that on Arsenal rejecting an offer for Granit Xhaka last week without discussing the financial details. He says talks between the two clubs have taken a positive momentum since then and are full of hope that an agreement will be reached soon. Okay, that's not the only thing that they actually tweeted out. So let's talk about the Ruben Neves thing that is actually planted by none other than Bell. They said that we do not have the information about the press news that talks about Arsenal's interest in the services of Ruben Neves. At this time, we do not have the file, any source of trust in this file, and therefore we will not be able to cover it. Those interested in this file should follow developments in, if any, from reliable press sources only. Our failure to cover this file should not be taken as a guarantee that the deal will not happen. It is just that we cannot add anything to this file because we do not have any communication channel with sources close to the event. So as things stand, that's what AFC Bell has to say about the recent updates. So yeah, so crazy stuff as we speak. So moving on, so talking about different communication channels, let's talk about Ruben Neves, also about Wolves hierarchy. It believes, according to Mail Online, Bruno Lage is set to become the new Wolves manager within 24 hours, and the club hierarchy are preparing to receive a bid from Arsenal for Ruben Neves. Now, this is actually climbing up. You know, this rumor is actually climbing up too much now. So I think I don't know what they're doing. Okay, so this could be that rumors from his agents. Anything can happen. So the deal is expected to be finalized in the coming hours for Bruno Lage, but the hierarchy are actually waiting for the Portuguese in Ruben Neves to go to a better club so that they could raise funds. So Arsenal, if you're listening this, if you watch this video ever, Wolves are waiting for you. It's up to you to take the cash in and get your man. Moving on, so Ainsley MaitlandNiles has opened up about his future. Now, Maitland-Niles says there has been no contact yet from Arteta and technical director Edu. He adds that there has been some contact from the club's medical department to establish a summer training program, but no indication as to where he stands in the long term. He says, I want a decision. I want some clarity. I would like some kind of indication of what is happening, where Arsenal see me. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then kiss Arsenal goodbye. They can tell me whether they've got plans to play in me in the future or they want to sell me. I've heard they want to make some space and some money, so I'm not sure. My main priority is to go back, see what the manager has to say, and take it from there. That's always the first step, and there's many other steps after that. So, who knows? I've got 2 years left on my contract, so I'm due to be going back there. Obviously, once I do go back, I need to speak to the manager and see where he sees me and what ideas he has, and we can move on from there. So that's the update about Ainsley Maitland-Niles. The first time speaks about his future. So as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, Emile Smith-Rowe is about to receive a new offer of contract extension up to 2026. Well, yes, according to Fabrizio Romano, he actually makes sure, he tweets out that Emile Smith-Rowe is ready to sign a new contract with Arsenal until June 2026 after negotiations started in March. Just waiting last details to be completed, then it will be done. In the meantime, Willian is expected to leave this summer as Xhaka and Matteo Guendouzi. So that's Fabrizio Romano for you, ladies and gentlemen. So Andrea Di Carlo, he actually is a sports journalist for Teleradio Stereo. So yeah, he tweeted out this image and said that boarding completed. He's soon going to Roma with the Roma colors of emoji used by him. And John Solano also confirms. He tweets out, Xhaka steps away from Roma. He steps away from joining Roma. Total agreement with Arsenal is very close. The objective is to close before weekend, according to AS Roma Press. And also, Eleonora Trotta says that Granit Xhaka ever close to Roma. The deal will possibly be closed this week. That is the major update. So Xhaka, it's tier 1 actually. So Xhaka is leaving. He is leaving. For real. Moving on, so Villarreal have submitted an official offer for Hector Bellerin according to certain reports from Di Marzio. So yes, Hector Bellerin has an offer from Villarreal according to Matteo Moretto as well. Sevilla also interested. The players' preferred destinations are Italy or Spain. Alright, so let's talk about Andre Onana visited, yes, ladies and gentlemen. So Andre Onana visited a children's hospital today. So that's what it's all about. Andre Onana sharing these images as well. Well, not technically him, but okay. So it looks like Chris Wheatley says Arsenal are looking for a young profile left back. Chris Wheatley tweets out that those close to Josh Doig, Arsenal have 2 or 3 targets for each positions they're looking to strengthen in. Hibernian have set an asking price of £5 million plus sell-on clause for highly rated left back Josh Doig, although Arsenal have yet to make an offer. Those close to Doig don't think he'll end up at Arsenal, but with the club looking for a young profile left back, a move for the Scottish defender would make sense a lot. So, crazy stuff. Charles Watt says another player that Arsenal like that plays in that sort of creative area is Nabil Fekir. He's over in Spain at the moment with Betis. He would absolutely be keen on the move, not just to Arsenal, but to the Premier League, of course. So Don Draper tweets out that local Lyon newspaper seems to suggest that 3 players of Lyon have received important offers are Joachim Andersen, Moussa Dembele, and third is Houssem Aouar. So 3 players have received an offer, and yes, they are ready to sell. Crazy stuff. And also, Arsenal want to sign Odegaard on a permanent transfer, but Real Madrid's intention is to keep him. Odegaard emphasizes that he is concerned with playing time and stability, but also states that he has a contract and is a Real Madrid player. Well, that is according to VG Sports N, which is a reliable source. So we will see where this will end up for now. So Sanderberg's clause is down from 45 to 35 million pounds because of Sheffield United's relegation, confirmed by Ayas Outsada. He also says that Arsenal want Martin Odegaard. Real Madrid want to keep him. The player wants to be important at his club. That is the only way to get him out. If he does not feel anything is important, he is not important, he'll move off. As simple as that. Crazy, crazy stuff. happening in the transfer market, as we spoke about Hector Bellerin. Let's talk about, according to Chris Wheatley, Arsenal have made Nicolas Dusmola, George Lewis, Ben Cottrell, Tim Akinola, Jonathan Dinzei, Harry Clark, Ryan Alebiosu, Zach Swanson available for loan. So these are the 8 Arsenal players whose futures have already been decided by Pep Mertesacker. He believes that they've all been listed for going out on loan. So let's see, that's really good. So those are the players that are actually going out. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. Share the link of this episode with your Arsenal friends who don't know about this epic channel. So let them find it out so that they can get news 365 days a year. Cheers, I'll see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.